Hey y'all, it's Michelle Hill with Southern Inspirations. Hope you're having a good day. I am here today with my sister-in-law, Mary Kay Hill, and I'm incredibly excited because this is the first video in a series called I Did a Thing. I know that I've been building up some excitement around that, and so it's just, again, so exciting to be able to start this series. And Mary Kay is actually the reason that I named it I Did a Thing. I was scrolling through a post that she made about her thing she did a few days ago, and the way she started it out was, so I did a thing. So that's what led to this. So Mary Kay, you get that credit. So we're going to talk about the very exciting thing she did and hopefully be a source of encouragement and inspiration to any of you who are thinking about doing your own thing, whether that's starting a business or starting a new hobby or just venturing out on something. So we're going to just visit with Mary Kay and share what she did. Sound good?
Sounds great.
All right.
Thank you so much for the opportunity to be here. I'm so excited to get to be the first one. I know this is going to be such an awesome thing that you're doing. So thanks for letting me be first today.
Well, thank you, Mary Kay. We will have two more in this series, so stay tuned for that. So the reason that we are here and what we want to share that Mary Kay has done is very soon she will be opening up a brand new clinic called Central Arkansas Rehabilitation Experts.
Yes,
is that right?
That's right.
Or CARE for short. And she's going to open this up, and this is kind of a long word, so you'll have to correct me if I don't get it right.
Sure.
I have to read my notes here. The Arkansas Neuroscience Institute Research and Education Facility.
Yes.
Or ANI.
ANI.
For short. So that's a mouthful. Which is a $30 million expansion
Right.
part of St. Vincent in Sherwood,
Right.
correct?
Correct.
Okay, so yeah, Mary Kay is going to have her own clinic there. So she's going to tell us a little bit more about what that clinic is.
Yeah, sure. Thanks, Michelle. So it is an outpatient clinic. We'll be taking care of physical therapy, occupational therapy, and speech therapy services for people with neurological impairments. So people who've had strokes, head injuries, multiple sclerosis, Parkinson's disease, swallowing issues, spinal cord injuries. That is what we help with, and that's what our heart's desire is to help those people get back into the community and to be independent again.
Well, that is incredible, and some of those things have personally touched my life, family members, and I know others who are watching, and so just to know that you're bringing that expertise with your own clinic to Central Arkansas is just amazing. So I know you've been a physical therapist for several years,
Yes.
and you've worked for other medical institutions, including hospitals, and so what was it that kind of said, I want to do my own thing. I want to do that thing.
Yeah.
I want to open a clinic.
Yeah, so I think that it's always the dream that we have, as a physical therapist. You're like, ooh, I'd love to have my own clinic one day and do it how I want to do it and take care of the patients the way I want to take care of them instead of being maybe burdened with all of the corporate kind of requirements or anything else. We just want to treat people and get them better and get them back to their lives.
Which is awesome, incredible.
Right.
Plus, just the whole spirit of entrepreneurship too.
Yeah.
So, again, for any of you watching who may even be thinking, "Oh, I can't do this," Mary Kay is a wonderful example of, "Oh, yes, you can."
Right.
So, tell us a little bit about your background. I know you grew up in Wyoming,
Yes.
but you've been in Arkansas since
19. I went to PT school in '96.
Okay.
So since '96, basically.
Okay,
I've been here.
and then kind of walk us through a little bit, just a little bit more about your background since then, that kind of before this point.
Sure. So I graduated from PT school in 1998 with my master's, and then I went on. I worked in Louisiana a couple years. I ended up back here, and I've pretty much been here for the last, 18 years doing PT. So it's 20 years total. And then I got my doctorate in there also at Temple University. And I've just been treating and having fun, learning lots of stuff.
Well, I'm impressed. I tell her this all the time. I certainly couldn't do that. And the one thing that I'll share with you all too is that she has done and is doing all this as a single mother.
Yes.
So my niece Ava is 7 years old, and to say that she keeps Mary Kay busy is an incredible understatement. Even just before hitting the button to film this video, she was running in and she had picked up Ava and from point A to take her to point B, and had been to get the dog and done the same thing, and she's running in and here she is in her scrubs and ready to go. So the life of a single mom
Right.
keeps you busy, right? All the time.
Right, and that kind of adds to sometimes when you start your own business or whatever, especially being a single mom, that's a big risk. You know, you have
That's true.
you have to give up your benefits and your full-time job and that steady income, but
So you're just
it's
taking a chance.
totally
It's
jumping
like-
out there.
Yeah.
And,
So I know you've already have some staff
Yes.
lined up. So
Yes.
tell us about your staff too.
I have an awesome staff. So there's me and another physical therapist. We have 2 occupational therapists and 2 speech therapists. And together we probably have around 85 years of experience combined between all of
wow.
us. Yeah, but beyond that, it's their heart. Because you can have a lot of experience, but if you don't have that heart to go with it and that desire to help people get better,
Right.
you know, that's nothing. You know, so
I mean, that's exactly right.
and they just have a heart for people, and they just love treating people and getting them better. So
Right. Oh,
it's going to
that
be
is-
an excellent. It's going to be excellent.
It's going to be
so
incredible.
much
And
fun.
you're going to open the end of July, and
Right.
the first part of August, something
right.
like that?
Depends on construction.
Okay.
So-
So if you are in Central Arkansas, or even if you aren't, if you're a neighboring state and you just need some good, thorough, heart-filled PT,
Right.
OT, speech therapy, come see Mary Kay. Refer others to Mary Kay. It's going to be just an incredible clinic. So is there anything else that you want to share with us about the clinic?
Well, it's neat because today I talked to this company called Synchrony. A speech therapist told me about it. And I'm going to get a device from them to work more on swallowing for speech therapy. It works, they give a lot more objective feedback. It's just a really great tool for people that have swallow difficulties, which you have with head injuries and strokes a lot of
Right,
times.
right.
So it's real exciting. We'll be
Yay.
the only outpatient in Central Arkansas with it.
Oh my gosh.
So,
Look at her.
it's
She's
awesome.
already
Yeah.
ahead of everything.
Yeah, it's
no
gonna
surprise
be,
there.
Yeah, it's awesome.
That's
I'm
very
excited.
exciting. Well, I can't wait to see the new clinic. As soon as the doors are open, I want to see a brand new building, brand new clinic. I know Mary Kay is just incredibly excited, and I'm so excited for her. So a couple last questions. We do have, I know, several viewers who could potentially be thinking about doing their own thing. What would you say to someone who might be on the fence, or who might just have a lot of questions and answers, or be kind of walking in that fear of stepping out there in faith? What would you say to them to encourage them?
I would say go for it. I mean, make sure you're going into something that can support you. You know, underwater basket weaving might not be the best option, but so make sure there's a need for it. But then find a great mentor and just go for it. Be flexible. Be ready to learn a lot on the path.
Yeah.
But it's a great ride, and I've learned a lot through it. So
Yeah, that's
Just go
always,
for
you
it.
always learn a lot of what to do, and maybe a little bit of what not to do along
Right.
the way too, right? But, well, thank you so much for
Yeah,
your
thanks for
time.
having
I'm
me.
excited again for CARE, and I know Ava's excited.
Yes.
She's, she supports her mom, which is good, and so we are just all behind Mary Kay. So that's about it for this very first video in a 3-part series of the Southern Inspiration I Did a Thing. I would like to thank Alliance Technologies right here in Central Arkansas. They are our social partner that is making this video possible. So for all your Central Arkansas heating, cooling, electrical, building automation needs, please get in touch with Alliance Technologies, and I can let you know how to do that if you need the contact information. And thank you all for following Southern Inspirations. Those of you who have liked the page already, we appreciate you so much. If you haven't liked the page, go ahead and do that. And also follow us on Facebook page, that is. And be sure to follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest, and YouTube. This particular video will be on YouTube as well, and also on our blog at www.southerninspirations.net. So thank you again, and stay tuned for part 2 in our series. Live life, y'all.